Hello, friends. I am Chevee. Welcome to my shed. How are you today? How's life in your world? How's things where you are? I hope everything is good and great and wonderful. I just got back from taking the kids home. It's a little bit late when I'm doing this episode because I had the kids tonight, and I hadn't seen them in like a week, so it's been a little bit. It's been strange. We've been doing well for the past couple of years. We've been trying to have dinners pretty regularly on the weekends. And then within the last year, maybe year and a half, we started doing a every Sunday I will have dinner. And I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed having them here every Sunday. But that was it. They came, I would pick them up Sunday morning and then take them home Sunday night, and we would just spend those 8 or 9 hours together. And I really, really loved having that just really hardcore 9 hours of time. But then a couple of months ago, I probably shouldn't, but a couple of months ago we started doing every other weekend. And I also do every other weekend plus a night during the week. So I wanted to be able to see them at least one day every week, right? So we do the every other weekend thing. They come on Friday, they stay until Sunday, and then it was supposed to be every Wednesday, but it's turned into kind of a every other Tuesday, every other Wednesday because of scheduling stuff. But that's fine. But last weekend was supposed to be our weekend, but I had switched it because me and Em went to go see Bert Kreischer, and so I hadn't seen them in a week, like a full week, because I had them Tuesday last week, and then now it's Wednesday, right? And I'll be the first to admit that as a father, I was never, I've never been, or how do I say this? I was never addicted to my kids like a parent, right? Like I never felt like I had to see them, like I have to spend time with them. I feel sad when I don't get to spend time with them, and when I don't get to see them, it makes me feel anxious about what's going on in their world. Makes me feel I guess lonely. I don't know if that's the right word, but I guess that's close. But I never felt like I have to have them. I have to spend time with them. We're talking about the past, and especially when they were little. It was I really just I did not I still don't know how to interact with small children. I can't. Right? It drives me absolutely crazy. But over this past year of having them every Sunday, over these past 2 or 3 months of them staying here, it's been so wonderful and just so loving, I guess. I don't know how to explain it because typically before this whole lockdown thing, when we would spend time together, it was more about me trying to find an activity so that we're not all bored. But when they're here on a regular schedule, when they're here all the time, there are moments where we are just a family and they just go to their rooms and do stuff, and I come down here and do stuff, or hey, I'm going to cook dinner at this time, we'll meet back. Or there are times when we just get to be in the same space, we just get to exist together, and I'm not constantly looking for something to fill the 5 hours that we have. I'm just looking, to be goofy and silly and have fun with them, and then we can take a break for a little bit and go do something else for a minute. Anybody know a Jay Anderson? I don't know a Jay Anderson, so I'm not going to answer it. And that goofiness, that silliness, I crave that. Em and I have an amazing relationship, and I get to be myself with her, and I get to be goofy and silly. But typically, when I'm goofy and silly, it's at a very immature level, and she doesn't necessarily respond with the same level of maturity to which I'm being goofy and silly. But my kids, they do, because they get it. Like, Dad's just a kid, and he's being an idiot, and we can have fun with that. And it's a different level of goofy and silly. And I don't know. I feel like when they were little, I didn't know how to have fun with them. I don't know how to have fun with toddlers. I don't know how to have fun with little people. But I can have fun with my kids now. And when I don't get it, it's depressing. It's makes me antsy. I text them every day, like, how are you doing? What's going on? Because I want to know that they're okay. It's nice. So, I don't know that there was a point to this, but thanks for listening anyway. Being able to say it out loud is sometimes more healing than anything. There's a reason why talk therapy works. And you guys have been my therapists for years. So thank you for that. That's all I got. Thank you for being here, as always. Thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing, being amazing friends and wonderful people. I really appreciate you. And I will see you again tomorrow. Today's word you should know to sound smart is capacious. It's an adjective meaning a huge open space, roomy, a large interior, or room. All of our meetings take place in the golf club's Capacious private auditorium. Capacious. Capacious.